Okay.
My Facebook group doesn't get any any traffic. So all right, so let's open up the thing because I have a feeling that I know exactly where the issues are. Okay.
That would be great.
Yeah,
I
have a guess. I have a guess. So number one, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be troubleshooting your Facebook ads. And so previously I talked to you about setting up traffic ads, right?
Right.
Okay. Right. Let's first of all look at the traffic ads. And I noticed that it's not running right now.
No, I turned it off a couple of days ago. I just
all right. So
because I was
how long did you run traffic from? It couldn't have been that long.
No, it couldn't have been that long. It was probably 5 or 6 days, but it already had traffic running to it before you and I talked, and I set it up the way you told me to, right?
Yeah, it's still not a lot. You only have 143. So it's not like a lot, but okay. So what we did is we set up the traffic. So let's just see. Let's see the traffic campaign. Click into the traffic campaign.
Okay.
Click off that other thing, you know?
Right. Okay. Yep. The traffic campaign.
That's right. Yep. Let's just click into it. Not delete, just click the name of it.
Click the name of it. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, let's do this because it's going to be too much for me to bark out directions. Yep. So ahead. I'm going to request remote control. There you go.
You got it.
Cool. All right. Got it. Okay. All right. So what we did is we did this thing is we set up 3 different traffic sources to take a look at. Mm-hmm. And it looked like you turned off one or something right away.
I turned off one right away. Yeah, it was producing nothing whatsoever.
How fast? How long? How much time did you give it?
That was on the 3rd day, I believe.
The 3rd day? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's just take a look here real quickly. So number one, we're looking into the ad sets. I just want to see what we did here. So inside of here, you've got this is always the part with Zoom. Okay, so 25, 26 people that are interested in home improvement or do it yourself. Okay, so that's all you have is people interested in home improvement or do it yourself. Okay, number 2. And this is the one that was turned off, I think. So this is people engage with the page. Okay, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, that is the one that was turned off.
That's great. So you engage with the page. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
I'd be careful whenever you do this to add more parameters to it. That's generally not an idea. It's like whoever
when you engage with the page, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you're basically telling Facebook that they must have identified that person as this category. Like you're basically saying like,
because the interest is actually already there if they're engaged with the page.
Well, like if you're engaged with listen, if let's just say you have 1,000 people that are engaged with your page,
right?
Facebook isn't perfect. No computer is really like perfect. Right. You know what I mean? So like they may not have identified all 1,000 people. Do you know what I mean? Like, and we don't know how much they've actually identified. Like we really don't know. Like there could be a lot of people that like, you know, especially this day and age, like people are very, very precautionary to give up information, you know, and they really know they're being tracked and all this different stuff. And they're using blockers now, all this different stuff. So I wouldn't do this in the future. I'm not saying this is like your problem, but I'm just saying I wouldn't do this in the future. Okay. Whenever you're using the page things, don't add more.
That makes sense. That actually makes sense. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Next one we've got. All right. So this was. So you basically had the same thing again now. See, this is the same as this.
This is home insurance and home improvement, though.
Home insurance and home improvement.
And the other one was home improvement and DIY, I believe.
Yeah, but like you can't have the same. Like
they're crossing over too closely.
Yeah, you got to realize that you can't do that.
Okay. Like, so I'm not really getting true comparisons.
No, not at all. You have home improvement, and then down here you have home improvement. So like. Both ones, if you notice that you turn off the middle one, but most of these are doing good because they're probably all coming from that thing. So it's you're not making a true test. Like it's either the red button or the blue button. You can't put the red button twice and be like, I'm running a test. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Okay.
You can't do that. They've got to be what's called mutually exclusive. Okay.
Mutually exclusive. Okay. Gotcha. Okay,
yeah. You can't put the same thing in 2 different categories. So anyways, again, not saying that this is the massive, massive problem, but I'm just trying to say that I want you to understand this point because it's really important. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's fine.
Definitely.
All right. Got it. So from here now, let's go back and let's look at the, this is the conversion one you set up?
This is the one I just stopped a couple days ago. Yeah.
But this is the conversion one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just give me a few things. You don't mind if I knock off a few of these things off here, right? Okay.
No,
your
not
inbox,
at
I
all.
just need to
Not
move
at
that
all.
over. Can you
Yeah,
just move this? Okay, just so. Oh, here comes that storm. Yeah. It's going to be a really bad one here today.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's go into this thing. Okay. So now that I have a little bit of understanding of what's going on, hang on a second, because I have to skip through something really quick. Do you have all the ads? Delivery error. So you have 2 ad sets, right? 2 ad sets.
Right.
All right. Let's just evaluate what you have here before I jump, because I'm already like potentially think I know what the problem is. That's why I'm jumping. But you guys aren't going to know this. Like I have a history. So so I'm going through here. So you did 2 ad sets. Let's go and take a look at the first ad set. Like you did 2 ad sets. So this first ad set you did, it was. All right, so I'm gonna explain a bunch of stuff here.
Oh boy.
So
this is why I need to come to an ad, Facebook ad.
Yeah, so you ran traffic to try to find people that are potentially interested, right?
Right. Right.
And now all of a sudden, you're basically starting over with your conversion ad. This means
I did.
Yeah, because like you just went and now people that are interested in property damage, people that are interested in property insurance. And then watch, did you do the same thing over here?
I don't know what I did.
What the hell? This is the same thing. What are you doing? This is the same thing. Why do you
I was
have
only
2 ad
running
sets?
one of them. No, but I was only running one of them. Seems to me I started creating one and I knew I messed it up. Yeah,
okay.
Because there's no ad to it. And I went back to the other one.
Yeah. So just so you know, all right. So that's really what it do is delete it. Like delete.
Well, I wasn't sure. Okay. So
delete it. So you should be only running one, right?
Okay.
Okay. So here's the point. Ready? So let's just do it. Because now when I say this, you're gonna go, oh my God. Oh, I can hear it now. I can hear you gonna say it. Ready? So you're running traffic, right?
Okay.
To landing page views.
Right.
Okay.
Was that wrong?
No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. But you need to go use that audience now. So wherever you ran this traffic to, because this is where you're running it to.
Okay.
You're running it to. I'm assuming this is all the same 60 landing page views.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this isn't a good traffic ad, by the way.
No.
You're like, no, like get a free here. Okay, so oh man. Wow. Okay. Okay. North Texas home is get a free upgrade high quality impact resist when you book a free roof inspection today. Okay. That screams sales. That screams someone wants to sell me something. That screams, oh, this person wants to sell me something. like that's not a traffic ad. A traffic ad is here's some really good information. Here's 3 things that you can do to fix a leaky roof.
Oh shit.
Here is 2 things. You need to start like getting people that like, otherwise you just run. Listen, how do I explain this? All right. So let me kind of go this route.
So you're educating rather than.
Correct, because you need to build an audience. If it was as simple as just going out there and be like, hey, you want to buy my shit? Yeah. All of us would be millionaires, right? We'd all be cajillionaires. We just say, but it's not. What we're trying to do is trying to find people that may be potentially interested that are not ready to buy, right? If it was that easy, just like, hey, just give me everyone ready to buy. Give me everyone ready to buy, right? But it's not. Like, that's the problem with advertising. So when you run a traffic ad, you've got to educate. You've got to educate the consumer. And the best way to do that is like, hey, check out these three tips or something to reduce your, or before you hire a roofer, here's 3 things that you need to ask them. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Like, in the mindset of somebody that's maybe thinking, but also like the other part, like, here's a major tip that you can do to save hundreds of dollars before you hire a repair person. And, you send them to a blog post. You send them to blog posts. And so I'm assuming that, let me guess, I'm dying to see where this leads to.
Oh boy, it leads to a funnel.
Yeah. This isn't even the dude's website, is it?
It's
this is terrible.
Website.
Terrible. Yeah, you're screaming sales at people. You have to like give before you can receive. Right. You gotta like give out. People gotta like you. You gotta like give out good information. Get all this together. Why do people, when they do webinars, what do? They suck you in by telling you, you're gonna learn this, you're gonna get this free, and then they end up selling you something. Like that's kind of the concept you need to wrap your head around. This is terrible. And then this is, what the hell is this?
This is just some information.
These things, 52 agency toolbox. Yeah, no, this is all no good. Wow. No good. How do I find, okay, ready? Where is this company? Don't you tell me. You need to point it out on this page. Where is this company located?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm pointing some stuff out to you. Hold on a second. I don't see a location. I do see a phone.
NTX is, see if it's North Texas, they know it's North
You're missing
Texas,
it. This is what I'm trying to tell people.
Okay.
This is why Russell Brunson is now marketing websites. Okay. The king of funnels, the one who said websites are dead, has completely reversed his entire stance because this does not work for small business owners. Funnels do not work. People, when they meet you on the internet, when I meet you, first thing, whoa, I'm in control. Like when you go and search, the first thing you do not do is just call somebody. Like you don't, like that's just, you're on the internet superhighway. It's the information superhighway. You're trying to get information and then you're in control. That's why people hide behind computers. People hide behind their social media profiles. People hide behind all this stuff. And that's just what consumers do. Consumers are hiding like, let me learn a little bit more about this. Right off the bat is get a free upgrade, Like book your no-cost inspection today. Like no, everyone knows what's going to happen if you give up your information here. I'm going to have hound dogs calling me. So what's this dude's real website? Is it North Texas Roofing Solutions?
No.
That's not his real website?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sorry, just drop the subdomain. Yes.
Yeah. So what we want to be doing is we want to be sending to something like this, where people are used to seeing a logo. They're used to seeing home. They used to seeing a menu. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay. Great. Oh, wow. All right. So, all right, let me just see these people. Oh, wow. What a beautiful home. Wow. Now I'm imagining good. Like, think about the mindset of the person.
Okay.
To where they just were. They're like, but now I'm like, I feel relieved. I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, this is, look at this. They have nice people. Oh, wow. You know what I mean? Like, oh, wow. Oh, look at that smiley person. I don't feel like someone's going to jump down my throat and try to wring my neck and say, bye. You know what I mean? So that's the goal
the funnel
of running traffic ads.
The funnel is almost as bad as having a pop-up. Really?
Look, the funnel, and this is what I've told people from day one, And this is why Russell Brunson has officially switched his stance. And I've been telling people, but I'm no nobody to Russell Brunson. I'm a peon to him. Like not even a peon's peon of to Russell Brunson. But the thing is like I have been running agency clients, right? Like Russell Brunson has always been running to sell you something. Like, you know, like this is the difference that you have someone like me where I have been actually running like stuff for small business owners, and not just like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of small business owners that I do this for, but massive ones too. Global distribution companies, you know, pro sports leagues, nationwide law firms. I'm running it for major cities, countries, like all this different stuff. Like Russell sells you a potato gun, and he learned how to like do that, but that doesn't work for small business owners. Now, that process does work after you make the relationship, right? Like after you make the relationship. So like the part that a funnel is missing, it's like, when's the last time you went into like a big furniture store, like a well-known one, right? Or any furniture store, generally speaking, when you walk in the front door, those furniture salespeople, they come after you, and they walk behind you with their hand. They walk like, you know, they walk with their hands like they're not like, dude, stop walking behind me. You know what I mean? Like let me just look. And they come after you, and no one likes it. It works, but no one likes it. Whereas think about when you go in a store and you're able to browse. You know, you're able to browse. It's a whole different experience. It's a whole different experience. And that's what people do. That's what people don't like going to furniture stores. That's why they just don't, right? Now, however, there's also a middle ground here that you start browsing, and then all of a sudden you have questions. You want someone to come like this. And that's why you need a website and a funnel. Okay. So you need a gorgeous website like this. And on this gorgeous website, you definitely want to have call to action, stuff like that. You want to have pop-ups. You want to have slide-ins. You want to have relevant information. Have you ever been on a nice website with an intercom bubble? You know, the intercom company, the intercom bubble pops up, and the intercom has really got it nailed down, because like I have intercom, and one of the things we can do is we can program different messages for different pages. So if you're on, like, for example, when you jump on a pricing page, people are like, hey, do you have questions about pricing? But what you're able to do is do like a little pop-up or a little like slide in, be like, hey, you know, did you have a question on our, you know, like if you come over here or whatever, like, on our roofing material, you know what I mean? Do you have questions on that? And so that's the whole point that I'm trying to say here. And so this is a big thing that people are missing. And I kind of went on a lot of tangents here, but that's how you run the ads, is that you gotta like be very like, I don't want to sell you anything. You know, I don't want to sell you anything. But
here's what we got.
I don't want to sell you anything. I want to tell you something good. And so your traffic ads should be as such, where, hey, here's 3 things you can do to save $1,000 before you call a roofing company.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? People go, oh, I like, and then they like you, and then they go to your page, and then what do? They go to your website, they go to your blog, and they start poking around. They look at different information, they look at other information, you know, and that is a well-qualified person. Those are the people that you want. And that's what I mean by running traffic, that you want to get the people that are doing this. Like, so for example, you keep seeing me put examples of my work inside the Facebook group there. And I keep putting stuff about the garage. So one of my traffic ads is I'm just showing examples of the client's work. Hey, check out this awesome garage that we did here in X town. And cool, want to see more like it? And then they click on it and they go over to the website and they start looking around the examples. And that's what they're doing. And then I build that audience. And as soon as I run a conversion ad, boom, it's done. All right. So this whole traffic part has to definitely be revisited. You understand that, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. Got it. So I won't hammer you down too much, but anyways, that's right off the bat. We have a massive issue there. Okay. Let's go into the conversion ad. But yeah, right off the bat, have you ever heard of garbage in, garbage out kind of analogy or something? So that's what just happened here. That's why your ad is not converting. Like you sent garbage to Facebook. So all of this traffic that you ran, the people that reacted to it are not the people you're really looking for. I'm just letting you know, because you have a very salesy ad. That ad is, it's very salesy.
Here's the thing about that too. And it's not like I knew what you just told me, because that's new to me about the way to run the traffic. However, my thought process was heavy competition in that area, a ton of competition, and everybody getting hammered, homeowners being hammered because of the fact that there's been hailstorms, right? So in the area. So this is what we're trying to grasp. And I'm feeling like I understand what you just told me. And holy shit, I just learned a lot again.
Yep.
But I'm beginning to think that the Google ads are a better avenue for a roofing company.
You just need to understand where the client is in the cycle. So, like, I do not go to Facebook to go find someone to fix my roof.
Exactly.
Generally percent. Okay. Now, just real quickly for anybody that wants to argue with me out there that, might say, well, yes, people do. They post on their Facebook and they say, can anybody recommend me a roofer in my area? Yeah, you're true, but you're only true at about like 2% of the entire people that need a roofer. They don't go to Facebook and ask who can refer the thing. Yeah, if you're a social butterfly and you live on Facebook and that's your life because you post every day that you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and stuff like that, I get it that you're that type of person, that's going to go around, who can help me with? But that is not, that's like I don't know numbers, but all I know is that it's a super small percentage of people who actually have a roofing problem. When you have a roofing problem, what are you going to do? Yes, you're going to go to Google right away.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to go to Google right away.
Right.
You're going to Google. There's no doubts about it. The problem is with Google is that your costs are so high. The cost is so high. Very, very high. Okay.
So this particular company has now been Google guaranteed. So I'm sure that
you need to be switching over to Google immediately. Like I would be switching over, but I'm not saying that it's thing, because like I have one of my like a couple of them. Like I have one of this other garage client, and I switched him over to Google Ads. We did well, but then I was able to fire up a really good Facebook ad, and it's converting much better. So like, don't underestimate that. You know what I mean? So, but again, the idea of Facebook is that you are interrupting people. You're interrupting them. They're on their Facebook. They're looking for their friends. They're looking for their thing. They want to see their family. They want to see all the different stuff. You're interrupting them. So coming at them with an ad, or like a conversion ad, or buy right away is usually not it's just, don't get me wrong, it can work. By all means, it does. But the way that this process has to be done is you really should be building traffic ads with quality information to let Facebook find your audience. Then these people, they see your ad like, oh, that person gave me nice information. It's what Gary Vee says as jab, jab, punch. Right. Like, don't just keep coming out punching. Like give them a little bit of information first and then run the conversion ad. And so anyways, I missed it earlier in this part. It's been a long diversion we just took. Yeah. But one of the things is that when you run your conversion ad, your audience should be who you just did. Like, so like right here, you're running this to this landing page view. Okay. So you need to create an audience from that landing page. That's why I say just run it generally to the website, and you should run it to like a blog post or something that's a little bit internal. This way people, and then all you do is you use the target of website visitors for your conversion ad. Okay. That's not clicking. Okay.
Yeah. So, no, that just clicked. Yeah.
Okay. Ready? So we tell Facebook, because we have good ad copy, we have a good we have a good traffic ad, all that different stuff. And we go and buy from them 1,000 of well-qualified people that we want. Okay. So we need to run our conversion ad at that 1,000 well-qualified people. We don't go and say, hey, Google, here, and Google gives us 1,000 well-qualified people. Okay. They give us 1,000 well-qualified people. We don't go and tell our conversion ad, hey, conversion ad, go run at these people now. Forget about these people, go run at these people. And that's what you did. Is that you started with the traffic ad, even though we've crushed it, of course. Sorry, we crushed your traffic ad. But you also made another critical error, is that you went and targeted your ad set at a completely different audience.
Yeah.
Not the one that you just like bought from Facebook. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think I got quite confused there. Obviously I did. Totally.
So in a nutshell, just because this is a very tough to explain, and I'm sure that people are probably gonna have a tough time understanding this. Let me try to make it easier for people to understand. Let's say that you run a traffic ad for a free lead magnet. And this is a very common thing that you should think about doing in the future. Because that's what I did with my stuff, is I gave out a free ebook. Okay.
That was what you drew your,
that's what I ran my traffic to. I gave a free ebook
too. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
And here's why I'm going to tell you, because it's a
magnet in this particular case would be the information, like going.
That's right.
Okay. Okay.
Remember how I told you want to run it to, like, here's 3 tips that you should do before you hire a roofer.
Right. Right.
You do have the option to go put it in a blog post.
Yeah.
Which you can, but it's even more juicy when it's in like a lead magnet, when it's in an ebook, which in turn also gets you to build your email list.
Right.
See, so it's like a double whammy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me just kind of put it this way again. I need to really explain this concept because it's a massive concept that, people definitely don't understand. And for some reason I have cracked. So I can do it over and over and over and over again.
Okay.
Let's just say that your traffic ad, right? You ran hey, here are 3 things that you can do to save over $3,000 on your roof repair if you need something, right? And so you give an ebook, and what they do is they opt in, and you collect their email address and, put them into your autoresponder to send them the ebook. But also I would send them right to the material. I would send them right to the blog post. I would send them to a website, just so you know. This is also another super high trick, is I wouldn't just have them opt in and then say thank you. Like have them opt in and then like put it in an ebook, but also put it on your website.
Right.
And flicky trick that I did, which most people don't have, is I use Designer. It's called Designer, and it makes flip ebooks, but you're able to embed it on your website. So I send them a physical copy, and I also embed it on the website. So if they want to poke around the website, they can poke around the website. Okay. So we run that, let's just say for a week. Now, when we go to run our conversion ad the week later, we're going to make a conversion ad. The audience is going to be all the people that opted into the lead magnet. That's the audience now, like the ad set. Does that make sense? We don't go and pick a new ad set out of the clear blue like you did.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
I understand. Okay. So,
and then but one more thing to that before you go.
Okay.
Once you understand that, just understand me. I have to make 2 points because I don't want to lose this, because I always go on tangents. That all of those ebook downloads that we just bought from Facebook, that now becomes the audience of the conversion ad. But what you do is you make a lookalike audience as well. So you take everybody that opted in and you create lookalike audiences. Okay.
So what if you only got like 100 opt-ins? Is that too small?
No, they wanted like 1,000, but they want 1,000. That's what I'm telling you. You have to run traffic. This is why everyone fails at Facebook ads online. Why do I consistently win since 2014?
Yeah.
I have been winning constantly. And I keep getting bigger and bigger clients. My problem is I don't brag about it enough online. I don't go brag. Like my other client over here, he can't believe what's going on. He's unbelievable.
You've taught me stuff that I've never heard in any other Facebook ads expert that has tried to teach me stuff. You've taught me stuff that
they're regurgitating shit. That's why they don't actually do it. That's the problem, is like people don't actually do it. They're really good salespeople. They're really good teachers. Like they went and read a manual and they taught it. Like, how many of these gurus courses I've taken that they're just regurgitated? Matter of fact, there's a very, very well-known guru out there that I still have a lot of respect for him. And he has a super high level course that I took, like super high level. And he flat out shows how he won his multiple 10 Comma Club awards from ClickFunnels. Like not the $1 million one, the $10 million one.
Right.
He shows it in his program that I should say they. Oh, well, I'm already outed. It's a he. He shows how he built his 3 courses. Right. Literally, he shows detail what he did, and I can tell you, he just went and carbon copied other stuff. You don't put his own little spin on it. Like, he didn't actually have a client base. He never had ran Facebook ads for clients. Yet he has one of the top Facebook ad courses on the planet.
That's crazy. Crazy.
So these are the things that I'm saying. These are things that I have chips on my shoulders about. This is things. It's very difficult because those people make a lot of money selling courses, and that's not what I do. So it's hard to like challenge them because you perceive like, wow, they make so much money. But it's like, dude, just show me your clients. You know, just take, for example, like even like Dan Henry, I think he only had like 3 clients at most. And one of them was himself. Yeah. Yet he's making millions and millions and millions selling you Facebook ad courses.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm trying to say here is that they just don't actually do it.
Well, you know? they may do it. Like I've seen some that do it and they show results. Oh, that's cool. Teach me. But here's the thing is they're not teaching you all these little details.
Yeah, I don't, like you said, all right, let's move off this point because this is like kind of like a bash session and I don't want to get into bash sessions.
Don't want to do that.
Yeah, let's just go down. But I'm just trying to tell you that like, this is just actually doing it. And it's not like I'm some wonder boy. Like, I'm just saying like, it's just because I do it and I think about it and I test things out and, you know, and I read about it. And it's the same thing that you can be doing too. Like, okay, you know, do I want to be screamed at? Like, well, how do I feel when someone, the first time I meet them, they want to be, hey, you want to buy this, want to buy this one? You know what I mean? Like, so anyways, all right, where are we? Because we just went on a wicked tangent. So do you get this idea?
I totally get it.
Of running the traffic.
Yep.
And then creating an audience out of that traffic, having Facebook create a lookalike audience out of the traffic, and then targeting that traffic with your conversion ads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
That makes
no problem.
Sense. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. And I'm not saying like this is the only way. You know what I mean? This is the only way. And for anybody out there, I just want to put this out there real quickly. That if you truly want to learn, it's a place where I got my hint from was actually Billie Jean. When I met Billie Jean, back in 2018. Do you know what I mean? Like when I met him. And he's like #1 targeted, which like super successful is to run video ads. And that is also something here, but it's a lot of people can't make video ads. But still super, super highly. And what you do is like, so for you, just so you know, if you don't want to go create a lead magnet and you don't, you know, go to the opt-ins, and even this day and age, people are still hesitant to opt in. The other way to do this is you create a value video or buy one, right? You could buy one. And I don't even want to get into it, but I'm just telling you, like, you can get them off YouTube if you know how to like download videos on YouTube and stuff like that. And whatever, who knows if you ever want to do it. And you run a video and you say, hey, and you just basically transcribe the video as the ad copy. Here are 5 points that you should know about roofing. And literally like, you have it transcribed in the ad, and then you have the video that's showing the 5 points. And so anybody that stops and watch the video, you can target them. People that watch 3%, 10%, 50%, 90%, and that becomes your audience. That's also a traffic ad.
Right. Okay.
That's also a traffic, because anybody that's like starting and sitting and watching that video, they're highly qualified. So I just want to kind of put that out there, but he's like one of the masters at it. So, you know,
all right, cool.
The other guy who's the master at it too is Peng Joon. If you guys don't know about Peng, which I don't know, I don't have my Peng hat up here.
No, I don't think I've heard of him. Maybe I have.
I need to put my Peng picture up. No, I have a picture of me and Peng Joon with my hat. You know what I mean?
How do you spell his last name? Joon? Is it
Joon? J-O-O-N. Yeah, J-O-O-N.
Right. Okay. I think I've seen him around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Aaron, you've been so helpful.
Massive. All right, but I just want to see something else too now, because hang on a minute. So since we're here, this was the conversion ad, right? And you just used the same ad. You chomped it out.
I did.
You took the easy road out.
I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you just took the easy road out. Yeah.
What
this is what Alba did. That's why this didn't work. It has to be a completely different ad.
Yeah.
The traffic ad is a value ad.
How stupid.
Traffic is value, you know? All right. Yeah, I just wanted to see that. So you got a lot out of me. Go do all your homework. Get it all going.
Holy crap.
Come back, post in the group, and we'll get more. Here comes a down.